Welcome back to Sailing El Jaleo. We are currently clods, cruisers living on dirt, and we are going to be in Wilmington for the next approximately 6 to 8 weeks. We've got some upgrades we're going to do to El Jaleo, and we've also taken this opportunity to bring a new crew member on board, as you've seen last week. So we've been working with Hanwi to get her potty trained and up to speed, so when it's time to go in October, she can come along with us. Hey y'all, I just wanted to give you guys a little update as to the timeline of how everything has happened. So the trip from Belhaven, North Carolina to Delaware City, it actually only took about 2 weeks and 2 days. I knew that I was going to be in Wilmington for approximately 4 months, so I stretched that content out a little bit. So up until this point, you guys have been about 6 weeks behind what the actual, current timeline is. So last week you saw me acquire our new crew member, Hanwi, and that actually happened about 6 weeks ago. And I actually purchased Hanwi when we were leaving Solomon's in Maryland. So it's kind of been a long time in the works. And I've got, I think, another 3 weeks until my mom comes home from Wisconsin. And then I'm going to take another 6 weeks to do upgrades to El Jaleo and do some projects that I wanted to get done. So I'm going to be bringing you that content soon, but right now I've just been kind of hanging out at my mom's house, taking care of all the dogs, taking care of the homestead, and just working on some projects around here that needed to get done, and also working on potty training Hanwi, which it's going very well. One of the main reasons why I wanted to get Hanwi was each of the dogs, they've got a very different personality. Linus, he's kind of a lump. He just likes to lounge around. He's very content just sitting beside you and getting his pets. And Neptune's a little more high energy. He likes playing, and Linus doesn't always want to play with him. So I felt like he wasn't being stimulated real well. So I was hoping that Hanwi and Neptune would get along great and they could wrestle with each other all day. And luckily, it's actually worked out that way. So Hanwi and Neptune, they play together all the time. When Neptune gets tired, Hanwi will just keep attacking him and, biting him on the face and trying to ragdoll him. It's pretty adorable. So that's been going really well. Linus gets along with her as well, so it's going really great. Linus, Neptune, and Hanwi are all Alaskan Klee. Alaskan Klee come in 3 different sizes. Linus is the standard size. He is the largest. Neptune is the middle size. He is a miniature size. And Hanwi is the smallest variety. She is a toy size. And not to get all woo-woo on you, but I think Hanwi was meant to join our crew. It was a very tight set of circumstances that allowed her to come and join us. The video that you saw last week, she was already 6 months old, and she looks tiny like a puppy, and she's not going to get a ton bigger than that. But with her age, it's very rare that a Klee puppy lasts that long in the first place. Usually they get sold pretty quickly. Linus, it's okay, buddy. Linus is being dramatic. And her age gave us a window where we could get all of her vaccinations and get her spayed in the time while we were on land. If she had only been 2 months old, we couldn't have done all of that stuff, within the progression of when it needed to be done while we were here. So the fact that the breeder that I got Linus and Neptune from had Hanwi available at that age was it just, I don't know, everything lined up, so I think it was meant to be. So we're really happy she's here, and we look forward to getting her on the boat. So this week was a lot of puppy overload, and unfortunately for the next probably 2 videos, there's not going to be a lot of boat stuff included in it. I've got a lot of projects around here. I'm building a new entryway on the back of the house. I've got some hose reel posts to put in, that kind of stuff. So I'll probably keep these next few videos real short, just basic updates. They might be 2 or 3 minutes long. Feel free to skip them. There's not going to be anything of real value in there. Probably just more puppy overload and some of the projects we have to do before we leave. I do have the epoxy for the water tanks, so I definitely have to get that fixed before we go. The boot stripe and rub rails need to be fixed, and the external woodworking, I want to get that stripped down and redone. So at a minimum, those are the things that I want to get done before we head south, and there's a long list of stuff after that, if I get through all of that. I hope you all are well. I hope you're having a great week. I hope the weather's not too hot where you guys are. I know everyone's been getting hit. So I hope you're staying cool, and I guess I'll catch you next week.